पश्य आदित्यान वसून रुद्रान अश्विनो मरुतस्तथा बहुनी अदृष्ट पूर्वाणी पश्य आश्चर्याणि भारत. Hello friends, this is the 6th shlok of the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and today we will understand this shlok in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the shlok says, Pashya Adityan Vasun Rudran, which means look at the Adityas, Vasus, Rudras, Ashvino Marutas Tatha, which means both the Ashwins, Maruts and Bahuni Adrishta Purvani, which means many unseen in the past. Pashya Ashcharyani Bharata, which means look at wonders, O Bharat, which means O Arjun. So here Shri Krishna is continuing to show his many different forms over here, and he says that look at the Adityas, Vasus, Rudras, both the Ashwins, Maruts, and many other forms unseen before. Look at all these wonders in my form in itself. So he is pointing out to all these different deities which are associated with our Vedas, and he is saying that all these deities actually are my forms in itself. So from that we can understand that even when you are worshipping a lower deity, in that way you are basically worshipping the higher deity in itself. You are worshipping the supreme deity in itself. So it's the same idea which has been conveyed over here. And we have already understood in detail about the Adityas, Vasus, Rudras and Ashwins and Maruts. So we have already understood about that in the previous chapter, so I will not go into the details of that. But the point that has to be understood is that all the deities that are worshipped in the Vedas, they are all different forms of the one and the same supreme deity. So these are different aspects. Through that aspect, you can then attain the Supreme Lord. There is no one way over here that no, you just have to worship this one thing. You can worship all the different forms over here, and by worshipping that form you eventually end up to the supreme form. That is basically the idea. After that he adds that look at all these different unseen forms and look at all these wonders. So basically the point over here is that this entire creation in itself is a wonder for us. You know, people don't really realize how wonderful this entire creation is, how things work over here in so much cohesion, and how everything just works the way it works and everything falls in the right place. So there's a lot of wonder over here. You know, there are atheists who will say, oh, give me the proof of God. I don't see God anywhere. I don't see the God. Show me the proof of God. Show me the wonders, you know, show me the miracles. A lot of people will say, oh, if God exists, then there should be a miracle. Where is the miracle? So look at this entire creation. Isn't this a miracle in itself? Isn't this wonderful in itself? Why do you think that this entire creation is just existing like that? So that is the mistake that people do. People do not realize that this entire creation is divine. It's the wonder. It is the miracle. You exist. You are observing this creation. That in itself is a miracle. A child is born, and the child has the capacity to look at this entire world and appreciate everything and all the sort of feelings and emotions that a child has. Isn't that wonderful? Those are the wonders that are there. They just ignore all of that, and they basically confuse everybody and themselves also by saying, oh, I don't see any miracle. This entire creation in itself is a miracle. So that is how you have to look at it. Then you will understand the concept of the supreme which is residing over this entire creation. So I hope that I have explained this shlok well to you. With that, I'll close this video. I will see you in the next video. Take care.